Alright, what's up? I'm going to review what No Egg Craig eats in a day.
I was not planning on doing a video today, but I got partway through my yoga practice and I was like, you know what? I should just
Isn't
share my
yoga
meals.
for girls?
I'm a little bit busy. I actually have some work to do today and I'm really, really grateful that I actually can still go to work. I mean, other than just doing this YouTube channel, I work on the Hercules Candy YouTube channel. So I'm going in to shoot a video there today. Like I said, I just finished my yoga for the day, and I've been really, really liking doing yoga, like one of the first things in the morning. Today was not definitely one of the first things because I have this like blessing slash curse. I think it's like mostly a curse. Where so I wake up pretty much every day. I wake up and I'm not groggy. Like doesn't matter when I wake up. So I don't really ever need coffee. I feel fine when I wake up. But the curse is that I am a very light sleeper and I wake up at like 6 a.m. to like go to the bathroom, and now I'm just up for the day, even if I've only have like 5 hours of sleep.
How is that in any way a blessing? Of course it's a curse because your adrenals are messed up. Hello? What? Also, if you will see an up-close shot of his face and you will see that he has some of the worst dark eye circles you will ever see. It's insane.
Can't go back to sleep. So like, it's kind of like I said, a blessing and a curse. I don't know if I like it or not. I think a lot of people who stay at home a lot of the time, like myself, just like the option to go out and do things with people. And then once that's taken away, like it's really tough. Even though you're not leaving the house any more than not leaving the house any less than you used to, but you just don't have the option anymore. Like that's kind of just sucks. But I've been trying to
typical
find some new
vegan,
hobbies
social
indoors,
anxiety,
and
so on.
Been more likely to do yoga now because of this. I have been doing a lot of Raisin Bran recently. That's been like my go-to breakfast. Raisin Bran and a banana. Okay, so what I also like to do a lot of times is I like to kind of mix my cereals. So I have Raisin Bran here, and then I bought this Fall Harvest. I thought it was gonna be cereal. It's more like granola. Because the bags, okay, this is how big the bags are for Raisin Bran. Like this.
Absolutely horrible. This is starvation food for the slaves. The people who make this laugh at you guys who actually eat it. There's nothing there. It's literally just sugar, phytic acid, and other anti-nutrients. It's supposed to destroy your gut. That's how they were designed by nature. Those are seeds. You're not supposed to eat them. Look at the package. What are you doing?
It will last, like,
wow.
Having both bags will probably last me like 2 weeks. Like it's like a bag a week or so.
And it's super cheap also, huh?
Are tiny. So I've been sort of mixing them in, and I actually kind of like the combination. Although next time, just for cost's sake, I'll probably just stick to the Raisin Bran. But I've got it now, so I'm doing probably mostly Raisin Bran and a little of this, and
all grains are super cheap compared to meat
what I was saying.
because they want you to eat
I've
them.
been getting more into reading. I actually bought a Kindle. Anyway, I'm going to chop up this banana in my cereal, eat it, and
some fake milk,
maybe do a little bit
from what I could see, and sugar and fiber. That's the banana. It's just nothing.
I slaved over this cereal. As it turns out, I don't have enough time.
This will make you sick, that's it.
But I thought I would just go over what I've been doing journaling-wise, and by the way, I really like this journal. It's a faux leather.
I hate my life.
It's got this strap thing to keep it shut all the time, and it has this bookkeeper.
I don't want to wake up anymore.
And it's
that's what he blurred out.
Sort of like a log.
His face is so weird.
But it's like very unique time, and it's honestly gonna go down in history.
The sunken eyes.
It would be really cool for you to have.
Cool. Disgusting. I can't stand looking at noodles, it just makes me want to gag. Oh yeah, more. Okay, sure.
This looks really good. I think I'm probably going to have to talk pretty...
It doesn't look any good whatsoever. Nobody would ever agree with you. Even vegans would probably not agree for the most part. And also, there's just no nutrients in there. Again, it's pretty much the breakfast again. The noodles are made out of seeds. It's sugar, phytic acid, other anti-nutrients. You're destroying your gut again. This is why you can't sleep. You're obviously starving. It's a typical sign of starvation. You're eating malnutrition. The beans also are super toxic, okay? Then you cook them, destroy some of the toxins, because if you would eat them raw, then you would literally die. The beans are also fiber and some sugar. That's what carbohydrates are.
Quick, because I am getting hangrier by the minute, because today did not go exactly how I wanted it to go.
There's just no way that he will enjoy this.
Tried to go to Hercules.
It's just impossible.
I'm going to call AAA after I eat, because I don't want to call them when I'm hangry. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'll get around to cleaning and stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that little ASMR.
Hangry means that you're so angry because of hunger. That's impossible if you eat your natural diet of raw meat and fat. You can go many hours or the whole day without feeling that because you're nourished. When you eat this, you get nothing out of it. Obviously, even by eating it, your gut is already irritated, which will also make you angry. It's just a permanent bad mood, always. That's why vegans are so terrible to be around.
Type thing. Cooking sequence. So we'll see how this tastes. It's pretty good. It's minestrone soup from Wegmans. Last time I was at the grocery store, I was like, you know what? I know there's gonna be some times when I'm just like, I'm hangry right now and I need to eat now. I don't have time to make some food, so I got some canned soup. It's as good as canned soup. And I just add some noodles because
some nice heavy metal poisoning from the can, of course. Clever.
280 calories. So plus this, I don't know, enough to make.
The calories are irrelevant. You can't even digest it.
Pasta. I ran out of soup. That's the word. Yeah.
Of course, some redness to try and imitate meat. That's what this is all about anyway.
What is this called? I'm not okay.
Noodles in general are slave food. That's where it comes from. Slaves used to make it when they had no meat. And now this idiot eats it just like that, without even thinking.
I had to really drag myself out of the house. I'm gonna go do some sprints, but it's just one of those days I just wasn't really feeling it. But I also know that if
why would you exercise
for a run, if I only lift, I only
even sprint
when I really want to do it,
when your adrenals are already pretty much dead?
Force myself out of the house.
And look at yourself, man.
This is the workout I made.
Why would you run? You're pretty much dying. That's how you look like. What is that? You're dying.
So I guess I'm more likely to do it.
It's not even a joke.
Jog over here, and then I just did a little bit of some dynamic stretching, a little bit of speed drills, just to like kind of warm myself up. And then I will come back to this tree, and I will start sprinting by the time I get to this pole. And I'll sprint to this telephone.
No animal in nature, yes, also humans.
Like I said, I'll walk back all
they
the way
don't
to the
run
street, and I'll do
for
like a little
no
jog
reason.
Here and then sprint and
you run if you gotta run away from an animal or you're hunting it. That's it. You don't just run, then go home and eat a vegan diet, which no human in nature would ever eat. It just makes no sense because you're not replenishing anything, you're not repairing your body after the damage of sprinting.
Uphill sprint.
It's so absolutely stupid.
But that really seemed to help everything feel a lot better. So anyway, I gotta jog home now.
Nice black metal background.
For me and Kara. At least she'll probably eat some too. She usually eats dinner.
I think that was oil. Cooking in plant oils is pretty dumb.
Whoops.
This guy just eats seeds all day long. This is one of the worst vegan what I eat on days I've ever seen. At least some of them eat a lot of fruit, which doesn't destroy your gut as much anyway. But this is just torture. As you could see, he had a lot of spices to the asparagus. Of course, because he can't stand the taste.
Shriveled way the heck up.
Look.
Here at 425 for I think 20-ish.
They're completely burned. You can't even recognize them. That's what all vegans do when it comes to eating vegetables or any kind of green plants. They hate the taste so much that they gotta season it and cook it to death. That's absolute mental illness because you're literally admitting in front of everybody, I don't like that, I don't want to eat it, so let's do that.
Minutes. But they're all shriveled up, but they taste pretty good.
All right, so how are the dumplings? Because that's the
You can't even taste them anymore.
best part of this meal.
They're good. I feel like they could be more flavorful.
Yeah.
No?
They're good for frozen dumplings.
Trader Joe's has really good ones.
Again, typical, everything that you eat as a vegan, you gotta dip in some sauce or anything because your so-called food, naturally, because it's completely unnatural, doesn't taste like anything at best. And most of the time it tastes terrible because you're tasting the toxins in the seeds and the vegetables. Your body says, stop, don't put this in my body. So then you start thinking, oh, I could cook it a lot, create a crust, maybe somehow it will remind me of meat, add spices that I used to use for meat, anything at all that will remind you of eating the foods that you used to eat, animal foods. And of course, if you would actually go back to your natural diet and eat them raw, then you would realize that all food tastes perfect as it is naturally. I haven't used spices for anything since I started eating raw meat, because you never feel like you need any extra taste or to cover up the taste, because what you eat tastes perfect already, and that's how it is with any animal in nature. It's just not your natural diet, obviously.
Everyone's obviously at restaurants.
And Beyond Sushi, those are the best ones I've ever had. Yeah.
You don't eat any of the so-called food raw.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
And, you get a lot.
when you're hungry,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
I think it's like $8 for like all that.
More red
It's
sauce.
It's a lot.
What a mental
It's
case.
for 2 people, and we're still gonna have leftovers. But yeah, so I mean, I think these were a little bit overcooked, but it's just they're a little crispy.
Yeah, because they don't taste like asparagus anymore.
I'm like, wait till he tries it.
Through all of this right now because that's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
looking for when
A
I go
more
on
up
YouTube.
close
I want
video.
to be entertained and forget about everything.
Oh boy.
And I also want to just see
Those
other people
eyes.
going through the same thing. And
Crazy.
I also, if I find something cool, maybe every Friday at 3 p.m. doing a live stream of me cooking or baking something.
Clearly this guy is starving like everybody else and creating a million recipes. Why would you create a live stream making banana bread? Making all of this weird stuff which has no connection whatsoever to natural food. The only reason you do it, and the only reason any vegans watch him doing that, is because they are starving too, and they want to somehow fill their nutritional deficiencies, but of course they can't, because no recipe you will ever make will fulfill you, will make you satisfied or anything close to that. It's impossible, because plants don't have over 15 nutrients. And anything that is cooked has pretty much nothing whatsoever. The only thing you will get from cooked so-called vegan food are carbohydrates, sugar. Even the mainstream says that sugar is unhealthy, but of course vegans don't understand that carbohydrates are also sugar. It's literally the same. All of the stuff he ate today was sugar. He ate tons of sugar. That's it, with pretty much no micronutrients. Sure, you could get some potassium, magnesium, let's say, some leftovers in there. But then you've got anti-nutrients which bind to them, plus you've got fiber which interferes with the absorption and digestion of the food. That's the purpose of fiber. The only thing you will get is some sugar and a ruined digestive tract at the end of the day. Essentially, this is just a sign of depression, because you wouldn't spend your day making food, as if that was even possible, let alone thinking about it. There's only natural food. There's no way to create anything new. You grab a beef heart, put it in your mouth, eat it, and you're done because you're satiated. You don't think about it all of the time. Thanks for watching.